Hi, I'm Cathy Paine, this time with a quick tip for any of you who have some difficulty with your shoulders. Okay, I'd like you to start by just sitting. This is a floor lesson, by the way, so you can do this in your bed, but I wouldn't recommend it. A hard surface works much better. So get yourself a quilt or a blanket and a little floor space and come and join me. Okay, so the first thing is take off your glasses, if you wear glasses, and take off any necklaces or bracelets that you're wearing. And then get yourself settled on your mat and just follow along. Okay, here we go. So begin by lying down, and you can do this with your legs long on the floor or with your knees bent. If you find that your lower back doesn't like lying on the floor with your legs long, then just leave them bent. Okay, now like this, just take a moment and feel how your two shoulder blades lie on the floor. Do they feel flat or do they feel bumpy? And the big question is, do they touch the floor in the same way or are they a little different? For example, I can feel that my left shoulder blade is lying a little more flatter on the floor than my right shoulder blade. You might notice something different about yours. So, choose an arm that you want to work with, and now gently lift your arm into the air so your fingers are directed more or less toward the ceiling. And now, just like you were sort of dipping your fingers into something easy, let your wrist and your hand relax. All right. Lengthen your arm and bring it down again without bending your elbow. As if there was a great puppet master up there above me and had a string tied around my wrist, and they were gently pulling my arm up and letting it come back down. And now begin, if you can, to let your shoulder drop. Now this may take a little practice. This is not so easy, just to let go and surprise yourself. If you have padding underneath you, you're not going to hurt yourself. You can make it a very small movement. And then just go into sort of tapping your shoulder a little bit, without holding your breath and without tensing up your wrist. My hand is probably bouncing a little bit. And then let it go and come down. And now just take a moment and notice if your shoulder blade is lying differently on the floor. Mine certainly is. And then if you feel like it, you can come back and do exactly the same thing with the other arm. When you're done, come back up to stand and just notice what your standing is like, how your shoulders feel, and maybe turn your head a little bit just to see if your shoulders are a little bit easier. Okay, if you're interested in more information about the Feldenkrais method, please, you can go to my website and check there. Or if you don't live in the Norwalk, Connecticut area where I am, and you're interested in finding a practitioner or a teacher for yourself, please go to the Feldenkrais website. Okay, you can find a practitioner there almost anywhere in the world. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.